This is the most important match for Chelsea FC this season, if we have to keep our hopes alive for playing Champions League next season. What's up Blues? Welcome back to the channel Football with Ritam, and in today's video we will be discussing about the preview of the game Brighton vs Chelsea FC. Hey, don't speak much. Because we are winning the match. Yes guys, we are the champions of the world, Chelsea. Now for the context of keeping us alive for playing Champions League next season, this match is actually very crucial for us. So in this video we will be discussing about the importance of the match, the probable lineup for Chelsea FC today, key players to look forward, and the mistake we need to avoid for this match, and the last but not the least, my favorite Ritam Mantra. And if you're a Chelsea fan and if you bleed blue just like me, this channel is for you. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon, because if you do it, you will be the first person to whom my videos notification will be first sent. So please subscribe to the channel. Like basically this match is very important for us in the context that we will be facing next Nottingham Forest at home, followed by a tough trip to Anfield, followed by Tottenham, and then last Sunderland. So if we can win this match, we will not only keep ourselves alive for the Champions League spot next season, we will be also gathering the momentum. And also in the meantime, we will be facing Leeds United in the weekends. So if we can win today, like it will give us a huge confidence boost for that match, because Chelsea FC is such kind of a team that aims for at least one trophy per season. So for gaining the momentum, this match actually becomes very crucial for us. So we need to win this match not only to keep ourselves alive for the Champions League, but also to boost our confidence and momentum for the next game. And now if I talk about the lineup, at the goalkeeping position, Robert Sanchez will be starting the match against his ex-team, followed by another player who will be playing against his ex will be Marco Correa, who will be starting at the left back, followed by Malo Gusto at the right back. The two central defenders will be, one will be obviously Gerald Hatter, and for today's match I am picking Trevoh Chalobah, because I don't think so West has been good for us for a while. So I am going with Trevoh Chalobah. So I am going with Trev and Gerald Hatter as the centre back options. The two defensive midfielders for us for today's game will be Andre Santos and another ex-Brighton player, Moises Caicedo. And in the attacking midfield position, Enzo Fernandez will be starting. At the right, Cole Palmer. Unfortunately, our Brazilian wonderkid got injured, so Cole Palmer will be starting at the right wing. And at the left wing, Pedro Neto will be starting the match. And at the centre forward position, I want João Pedro to start, not Liam Delap for sure. So this is my starting lineup for today's match. And the key players for today's match will be number one, João Pedro. Because for the last 4 matches in the Premier League, we didn't even break the deadlock. So we need to score the goal. And the man who should take the responsibility is actually João Pedro, because he is our top goal scorer for this season by scoring around 19 or 20 goals. And we need to rely on him for this match, because we need to break the deadlock. For that reason, my first number one key player for today's match will be João Pedro. Second, Andre Santos, because the last match against Manchester United, we actually play with two attacking midfielders, Enzo Fernandez and Cole Palmer, and I think the same mistake should not be made for this match. So for that reason, we should be going with two defensive midfielders. So we all Chelsea fans want Andre Santos to play his top A-level game for today's match. Number third, Pedro Neto. Yeah, it sounds sarcastic and it is like making, like you will say that I am making a joke, but I think we need the pace of Pedro Neto for today's match. Like for the counter attacks, or for the counter attacks we need him. For the crosses we need him. So we need to have Pedro Neto's A-level game, because I think the ball supply of Pedro Neto this season has much improved in comparison with the last season. So we need him to have his A-level game, and he should have a great match today to enhance our victory against Brighton. And for the mistakes we need to avoid for this match, I think it is the same kind of speech I will give that I gave in the last video, in the last preview actually. We need to defend the ball very well. We need to do the transition very quickly, and for that reason I want Pedro Neto to have a A-level game. And the last but not the least, we need to be clinical, because in the last match we took 20 shots, and out of that maybe 3 or 4 was on target, and we couldn't even break the deadlock. So for that reason we need to be clinical. So these are the 3 mistakes we need to avoid in order to win against Brighton today. And finally, the mantra for today's match will be very simple. The Chelsea, kings of the world, we are winning at any cost. So let me dance for that, because we are winning no matter what. And the mantra for today's match will be very simple. We need to give our 100% and we need to give our 200% for winning the match. We need to be clinical. We need to avoid all those defensive lapses, all those defensive mistakes. We need Enzo Fernandez, Andres Santos and Moises Caicedo to control the tempo of the midfield, and if we can do that, we are definitely winning the match. And the prediction and the prediction for today's match, I'm going for 3-1 Chelsea, because I am having a gut feeling that João Pedro is scoring a brace for tonight. So I'm going for a 3-1 Chelsea. In the comment section, you tell me about how much confident you are feeling for today's match, and if you believe Chelsea can qualify for the Champions League next season. You also tell that in the comment section. I will be reading every single comment, and I will possibly give reply to all the comments. So that is all for today. Let's hope for the best and always keep the blue flag flying high. Take care, friends.